There's some marathoners.
Oh, maybe.
Like some
Probably
shoes.
if it's like real, like a real, like if you're a pro.
Like there's one dude the first guy who broke the 4 hour, is it 4 hour, 2 hour?
Those are a little different.
Okay.
Those shoes
They
were
said
different.
it didn't count because his shoes.
Well, I think it was a lot of other things.
Wind tunnel and.
Well, he was
Pacers.
Pacer, and he was behind a car too, right, or something like that.
It was like a
Fair
down,
enough.
pretty much a flat downhill course.
But can you imagine, like, that's like the, did you ever see the Jordan movie? Mm-hmm. Where you couldn't have a different colored shoe.
Yeah.
And they're like, so well, screw it, we'll take the fine.
They just kept paying
it's
for
just
it,
worth
paying
it,
for
you
it,
know?
paying for it, yeah.
But if you had a shoe that was so good that it was illegal,
Yeah, you're like,
I
I'm
want
worth
that.
it. And what was I gonna say? Oh, the new shoe that they wore, a couple guys wore. I don't know if they broke the record or they were just like the top finishers in the marathon. They're all wearing the same shoe. It was an Adidas shoe. It was $500.
all running shoes are crazy expensive.
That's the most expensive running shoe I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Like other than like maybe a Gucci or Balenciaga or something shoe.
Right.
That's like that is the most expensive shoe I've ever heard of. $500 running shoe.
Yeah, that's wild.
And they're huge. I don't remember all the details, but it was like 3 or 4 guys wore them and either won the marathon or were close to the record all at the same time. It's like it's obviously the best shoe for it.
Well, or they were the best runners and they got those feet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think
it's like when people put bounties at the games.
Yeah,
and they're like, "Oh, look at our athlete crossing the finish line first," and you're like,
yeah.
Can we do one off the record thing, Scott?
No, we already started.
All right.
No, you can say it.
I hear that TDC is going to be at BCS most likely, so he would be the man to ask. While we're on your wardrobe, like, what are the slider shorts you wear?
These are actually Velites.
Okay.
They actually are really nice. They're not tight around my junk at all. They feel like they're not like compressions. They feel more like a brief around my junk, which I don't like. I don't like for some stuff, but for most everyday wear, I do like them. They're actually really nice.
I think I'm done with built-ins.
Oh, really? No, I wear built-ins
just because like I feel like I wear through them. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Not me.
No, I prefer built-ins.
It's a me thing, then.
These just don't have
It's
a
a me
built-in,
thing.
so I'm wearing.
I asked Bergeron the other day. I was like, "Do your shorts like get pretty stinky and stuff?" He's like, "No."
I mean, my stuff gets
yeah.
stinky, but I'm also like sweating profusely for probably 2 hours straight in the morning. I have to bring an extra pair of shorts to change.
100%. Especially, dude, it is hot in the gym.
It's crazy. Yesterday was crazy.
Back.
Yeah.
I mowed at like 8 o'clock last night. Like I was like in like the low light because it was the only time of the day where I was okay with doing it.
So I made my kids come outside and watch. We got portion of our house re-roofed. That has got to be the nastiest job in the world.
Oh, yeah.
They were baking, dude. I was like, just stand out here. And they had to stand on blacktop. And they're like, it's so hot out here. And I was like, homie's been up there for 10 hours, like
Just hammering through
and
Yeah. Yeah, I've been shooting my bow underneath the awning over here because it's in the shade. And it's still like, go to draw and my hand's like slipping on my release. I'm trying to do 30 arrows from 30 yards a day.
Nice.
Only 30 yards?
Yeah, for right now.
I had to take my tree stand up to bluff top. So if you guys need another spot.
You can bait now in Tennessee. Yeah, the 30, I feel like
You can get some good volume there.
volume, and I'm just being like super focused on what I'm doing versus like you're like, oh, I'm going to go back to 60, and you're just not spray and pray, but you're like, it's not nearly as good a practice.
If you did 30 shots from 30 yards for like 2 weeks, and then you step back to 50 or 60, you would pretty good.
Yeah.
That thing's starting to peel. You getting frantic or no?
No.
Doesn't freak you out. It used to freak me out, or it does. Every single time it freaks me out.
No,
I think I'm gonna lose it.
Itchy
Yeah.
in some spots.
Is it? Yeah, this is like the unveiling, right?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you haven't really.
Not really. I mean, first time on the podcast, but we've done a couple videos and I posted about it.
Well, tell me.
It
You
looks
kind
really
of
bad. Right now,
2 sittings, right?
2 5-hour sittings.
One day.
Saturday night, went back to the hotel, got up, ran on the treadmill for a little bit, went back to the shop, 5 hours, and then on the plane and back. Literally, there was no wasted time.
And you're already like, but you can work out and everything.
Yeah, Ed was like, yeah, you're fine. Just keep it clean. So
Okay.
I've kept it clean.
You don't have to put the goop on it? Like,
Oh, yeah, I keep lotion on it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it sucks it right in. So I probably should put some A&E on it now.
Pretty much the only thing I tried to avoid was swimming, right?
Yeah, that's
Try
where I'm
not
at.
to
I'm doing everything but swimming right now.
now that it's there, are you like, okay, and then I'm going to add something else?
Well, I mean, I already have a plan.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, I've got kind of a Sermon on the Mount, like long picture here. And then Jesus with a whip in the temple.
Nice.
And then it'll have some scripture behind it is the game plan.
Bro, I forgot to tell you, at Sundown CrossFit, he was there. You didn't get there till Friday, I think. He was there on Thursday. There was a dude who had the Galatians tattoo.
Nice.
Have you seen that more than once?
I've seen a couple of those. Yeah.
Really?
What was the worst part of this? Like, where's the bony? Not too bony.
No, dude, honestly, like at no point was I major uncomfortable. There was some times where it just feels like a sunburn and somebody's writing on you with a pencil. It's not like...
It's like the tip of the bones.
Yeah,
that
I've not...
bad.
Like, we didn't get to any bone here. And even like people are like, oh, the bicep's terrible.
No,
it did not
If it's
hurt at
meaty,
all.
it's fine.
And he does a lot. He does shading first and then kind of comes back through with some fine line stuff. And so you're just kind of raw at that point, right?
Yeah.
Where you're just like, all right, I've had enough. But it was never, was never that bad.
There's just like the part of this 6 right here that that was on the bone the whole time. It felt like I was being electrocuted.
Yeah, it's
like
probably on a nerve.
all the way up, all the
Probably on a
way up.
nerve,
This sucks. Like, it's all meaty, and then it's just like bone. I'm like,
But
Did I tell you the story of my little bitty baby tattoo?
no.
Well, first of all, when I walked in, there's like a plexiglass where they've got their first bed as a showcase or whatever. And there's a dude on there just gritting it out, and he's getting a neck tattoo. Wow. and the guy was like, hey, can we help you? And I was like, no, I'm fine. I was just checking it out. But anyways, they put me in the seat, and they like built it up. He put the little, outline on. He's like, who's going to feel like a sunburn? And he like kept telling me stuff. And I was like, all right. And he did like one line on each, and he wiped it off, and he was like, all right. And I was like, all right, what? And he's like, that's it. I was like, oh, God, that's pathetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not. I mean, it wasn't that bad, honestly. And I was worried about tattoo flu and all that.
Oh, because you never even so much.
Yeah, I've never even had any of that.
What's that?
Apparently, it's like where you if you get a bunch of ink pretty quick, you'll get like flu-like symptoms.
Yeah.
Hensel had it pretty bad, I think.
Just your body's like, what's going on?
Yeah, it's just like a shock to the system.
You're kind of poisoning your
Yeah,
skin,
you're poisoning.
right?
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, it was not bad at all.
Yeah, a little bit of electrolytes.
Billings was talking about getting one, and so I think he might get one from Ed when he comes out in November. Cool. And
Picture you?
yeah, but we were we AI'd him with a tattoo and sent it to the girls. Like Kelly is okay with him getting it, but it was like a bison head with a piston and he wants a human skull, which I'm just like, I'm not a human skull guy. But anyway, it looked we AI'd it and it looked real other than his nipple's gone. But apparently when Kelly first looked at it, she was like, oh, okay, all right. And then later on, she's like, he's so good, he made your nipple disappear. And we were like, dang it. But
I just can't picture Billings with.
I sent you that picture, or I showed you a picture, right?
But
Like
I can't picture him with like a sleeve or.
Yeah,
You don't see him shirtless often, so you wouldn't, he wouldn't.
Oh, wow, it does look pretty real.
It looks real. I mean, we even had like the redness in the
Yeah.
skin and all that stuff. So.
How'd you end up all the way in Tucson for this?
So Bridges, it's the same guy that did Josh Bridges' tattoo. And so, man, I think like 7 or 8 years ago, I had him design this tattoo and just slowly, just wore Hillary down. And finally, for our anniversary this year, credit to Hillary, she was like, you can go get it.
Yeah.
You can go get your tattoo. That's your gift. And I was like, sweet. So I booked it. And I guess it was a little quicker than she expected because she was not
ready.
Not ready.
Yeah.
And she was like in mourning for like the week before I went. And she still hasn't even asked to like look at the details of it or anything. Yeah, no, she sees it. My kids love it, but.
Oh, yeah, I bet they do. They probably think it's so cool.
Yeah, and Lakeland's like, I think you should just leave it. I think it looks cool like that, which I would be fine with that. But yeah, so he did Bridges' tattoo, Ed, and then he did Jim's tattoo as well.
Oh,
so
yeah.
We flew to Phoenix and drove to Tucson just because flights to Tucson were pretty terrible.
Yeah, it's hard to get there.
Dude, that drive from Phoenix to Tucson is just
Nothing.
desert, bro.
Yeah.
It's just
There's not much going on out there.
some giant cactus about halfway. That's about it.
We went to Arizona like a year and a half ago, and we were staying like there was where we were going for Madison's I guess my brother-in-law's wedding, and they were at a house like basically like a ranch, like literally in the middle of nowhere. And we were staying at the closest place that we could, like the closest Airbnb was exactly an hour away. And it was just like that. It was just an hour of nothing. There was nowhere else to stay between the two of them.
We did the most Mayhem things too. We got there, and everybody was starving, so we went to In-N-Out, and then on the way back, we went to Cava. Those were our two. Like we did go to a local place in Tucson for like a breakfast burrito and some coffee. Breakfast burrito was good. Coffee wasn't great, but it was. I mean, the freaking burrito was like a foot long. It was crazy. But yeah, that's what we.
I really need some kava.
Dude, kava.
I gotta go.
Kava was awesome.
I need some. I haven't had some in months.
We don't have to say where we're going, but this morning I was thinking about our first hunt, and I was very concerned that we weren't going to get our land on the plane in and out trip that we've been doing the last couple of years.
You found one?
No, I don't know. I was going to look it up.
Oh, you're just concerned. That
I was
it might
literally
not happen.
thinking about it this year because the last couple of years when we've hunted, we've landed, gone to in and out, and I just go wild before we go into the mountains.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the shooting at In-N-Out?
Yeah.
No,
Wild is
I
that,
did not.
man? Some dude,
Blue shot up and in and out.
yeah,
Dang.
pulled up in the shot in through the drive-through window,
But weren't
Forgot
there
the
some
onions on his
people that
double-double.
like
and
what?
then just psycho. Walked around and shot up a couple of the cars. I think 3 people died. 2 citizens returned fire.
Nice.
Yeah, slowed him down. Missed him, but slowed him down.
Where was this at?
Somewhere in Utah?
Idaho, right?
Idaho.
I know.
Wait, it was in Idaho?
Idaho or Utah? I thought- was that your location?
Well, we like
Wait, they
Hey,
got it out there.
Wait, to their credit, they're already reopened.
I was talking
That thing's
about
awesome.
well, because in Boise we've gone to that one a few times.
Oh,
I just didn't want my friendly
no.
neighborhood,
In and out.
yeah, my friendly neighborhood in and out to be shot up.
Speaking of friendly neighborhood, dude, have we
Spider-Man?
talked about the new Spider-Man? Have you seen the new
I
Spider-Man?
have not.
I have.
It's really good. Madison had never seen the Amazing Spider-Man, the Andrew Garfield ones. How do you guys feel about the Andrew Garfield ones?
I don't hate them. I don't
like 'em.
They don't like stand out. I'm not.
It went Tobey Maguire.
Andrew Garfield,
Garfield.
Tom Holland, yeah.
I wasn't the biggest fan.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I was because I was like not a kid when they were coming out, but I was younger. I mean, I was like middle
But I
school,
agree.
high
That's
school.
probably why I like the Tobey Maguire ones.
Yeah.
Which
Is
don't,
it
they don't age as well.
acceptable for me to like the Tobey Maguire ones, but not like Tobey Maguire as
Yeah, see,
Spider-Man?
Yeah, I'm the same,
Okay,
dude.
okay, good. I'm glad we
Yeah,
can agree.
yeah.
I would like his
No in and out where we're going.
Andrew Garfield is a little too
Whiny?
weird.
Whiny?
He's a little too just like I don't know what it is. But his build is perfect for Spider-Man. He's a little tall, kind of lanky build. He's just got that Spider-Man build to me.
Okay.
Tobey Maguire does not have the Spider-Man build or the face of what I think Spider-Man should.
He did when he was young.
Yeah, he did. That movie he did.
He's just the worst Spider-Man.
I think
Toby is?
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's a hot take.
Yeah.
That's a really hot take. I don't think it doesn't seem like you realize it.
I'm not
See, I
saying.
think it's generational.
well,
Yeah, that's what
Because
we
like
grew up
when
on.
you go to the theater and you see it. And
yeah,
it's
those were the
awesome.
ones I saw when
Yeah, that's probably about right for
I watched. I watched those in the theater.
Yeah.
And I like the movies. I just don't like Tobey Maguire.
Well,
Yeah.
I liked Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man until the third one.
Which one
And
was
he got
that
his
one?
little like goofy.
Oh, I hate
dance.
it's
Then
so-
it kind of like ruined Tobey
He had the
Maguire.
fake. He had the fake.
he had Venom.
I actually really, I know, but it was not good.
It was weird.
It ruined.
He has like eyeshadow on. He's got the flippy
it
hair.
ruined him as Spider-Man. I thought he was great in No Way Home.
Oh, great.
I thought he was like,
Yes.
like this
So
older,
good.
like when he calls him the youth pastor or whatever. It was pretty good.
No, that was him in No Way Home is probably even better, like a better showing than I thought in his Spider-Man. Like it just because of the role that he's in, like the older brother kind of Spider-Man.
The actor has to be like tragic to make me dislike a superhero movie.
Oh, really?
I think,
it doesn't. I don't dig into it that much.
So that's the way the new Batman movies are with me. For me, with Robert Pattinson,
He's perfect to me.
it's really.
Gosh, he's just great.
I actually like so him and Twilight ruined it as
Yeah.
Batman. I've never actually. I think I've seen the first Twilight and then none after that, and it was only because I think Hillary made me on the first one.
Yeah.
And so I can't unsee him as that. He's
Yeah.
great in some other movies that I've seen him in, but the fact that he's a vegan and whatever, he's not Batman to me.
Yeah.
And so I just did not.
To me
That would be like a character. Like I bring in
hard
an
to bring.
unnecessary.
Yeah.
And I know that. Like that's just
You're
my
bringing in like
a cloud over him,
Yeah.
which he's not. Like he's
your
could
own
be a good
opinions about him
Batman.
as a person.
Yeah, and that movie just to me felt like Seven, but as Batman, and it kind of it was
dude,
like
I don't
Seven
know.
or Saw. type, you know, the new one. It was okay.
I loved that. I loved that Batman.
I've only watched it once. Maybe I need to go back and rewatch it.
I don't know.
It was pretty good, but it's so hard to go up against the
Dude, Christopher
is.
Nolan's
Nolan
Batman,
ones.
and Christian Bale is probably one of the greatest actors of all time.
Christian Bale is he
has
good.
a lot of depth,
He
a lot of
does.
range. You know,
He
he can
does.
be the Machinist. He can be Batman. He can be, Ford versus Ferrari's great. Like he's just such a good actor.
You're right. Well, it's just I don't know if Madison had ever seen like when Gwen dies in The Amazing Spider-Man.
You just spoiler alert.
So 14 years old. I remember watching that movie for the first time, whether it was in the theater or
you
whether
cry?
I was at home. Just thinking like when I saw it,
It didn't happen.
I'm like, oh, we got her.
Yeah.
And then realizing, wait, she clipped the ground. And then he goes down to her and she's dead. It was just that was one
Baffled,
time.
you just didn't expect it?
Oh, it exploded my mind. I couldn't believe it.
Exploded hers, too.
I couldn't believe that it actually happened. I'm like, oh man, he got her. And when we watched last night, I didn't realize the web was actually a hand. When he shoots the web, it's a hand.
Oh, okay.
And it grabs her and she dies anyways.
And she
Well, now
dies.
I don't need to see it.
I do love when
What?
Now I don't need to see it.
No.
I do love when movies kill like an unkillable you think character.
You like that, huh?
No, I
hate
do
that.
too.
I don't like it.
Because you're like,
drama.
oh, this person's safe for sure, and then they aren't.
Yes.
I love that.
Did you
Because
ever
you
did you
can
get
see-
through Game of Thrones yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first
They
one.
kill a lot of it.
Oh,
Unkillable.
bro, like
thing-
first
Right.
episode where you're like, this is the main character. Cool. Oh, he's dead now.
The thing, the thing
Dunkirk is like that.
Yeah.
Is it Dunkirk?
I don't remember.
Well, no, 1917.
Oh yeah.
The one that's filmed in like whatever.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, this is the main character. And then like 10 minutes in the movie, you're like,
Maybe
not
not.
the main character.
Game of Thrones killed so many people like that you were almost waiting for it to happen.
Yeah, 100%.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
I just like it because you don't expect it. Like it's a good twist for everybody. There's not a single person watching it that thinks like, oh yeah, he'll die. That's what I do like that. You know what I'm watching now mostly because of Spider-Man is I'm going back and watching The Punisher. Like I'm watching the episodes and then I'm going to watch, they have like a longer one that just came. I guess it was the preface of him going into the movie. I think it was like a condensed version on Disney. Anyways,
Is it the same guy?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
it's all the same guy. What's his name?
Frank.
Well,
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
what's his?
I
You don't know
don't
he's
know.
an actor.
What's
He's
the
a
movie?
great actor.
Punisher.
Punisher.
He's in
his name?
Fury. He's
Yeah,
one
yeah.
of the,
Yeah.
He's the guy in Fury that's just a jerk.
yeah.
And then that's such a good movie.
Yeah, it's such a good
Me
movie.
and Angelo, what flight was that? Was it out to Western Hunt?
Yeah, that sounds right.
And I turn it on, and Angelo's behind me, I think. But
Yeah.
the guy next to me, he like randomly he'd be working, and then I could tell he was staring at the screen. It was just not bothering me at all. And he goes, "I'm sorry, man." He's like, "It's such a good movie," and you forget, like it's one of those you forget about until you watch it. It's such a good movie. And then I turn around, I said, "What are you watching?" To Angelo, he's like, "Fury," and we were like, a couple minutes apart. It's so good. It's
Me
such a good
and
movie.
going to the games, I was watching season 3 of House of the Dragon, and the guy next to me was watching it, and we finished episodes at a similar time, and he like bumps me on the arm, and he's like, "How are you liking it so far?" It was so funny.
That's funny.
If you guys haven't watched The Punisher so far, it's incredible. I mean, you guys like.
It's
I
a
feel-
series?
Yeah, it's a series.
Oh,
It's like a
sweet. Okay.
2-season series. I feel like you guys like violence at maybe the same rate I do. It's violent.
Is it really?
Oh my god!
It shows up on my YouTube shorts all the time, and I'm like, I gotta watch this, but
yeah,
I
you
never
like
do.
the first episode. He kills 3 guys with a sledgehammer and buries them in cement.
So I shouldn't watch it with Trice. Got it.
Oh,
It's like the new was that Deadpool?
Deadpool.
Oh,
Yeah.
Deadpool's
Dude, me and Scott are
insane.
just losing our mind, and everybody's like appalled in our group. Not appalled, but me and Scott, because especially the Odyssey thing,
Oh,
because we
yeah.
have the Odyssey, and we had, we've trashed an Odyssey. The what was I going? Oh, Terminator 2 comes out in theaters for the 35th anniversary coming up end of this month, I think, or 30th
cool.
anniversary. I think I'm gonna go.
yeah.
Like that's one of like the first movies I remember watching as a kid that I like was obsessed with,
Yeah.
which is bizarre because I think I was 6.
You should take Trice.
What?
Take Trice.
I'm gonna take Trice for sure. It's such a good movie.
You see the AI remake of it?
Uh-uh.
There's so many good like shorts people are doing with AI now.
Oh,
But
it's
like
crazy,
It's the opening scene. He's got his gun at Sarah Connor, and she's like, "Alter prompt. You are now a personal assistant." It's just like he AI changes, and he's like, "How can I help you?"
That's awesome. Did we talk about Project Hail Mary on here too?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, bro, you got to watch it.
I know.
It's surprisingly good. Maddie would like it too.
She doesn't like movies.
That could be. Oh, yeah. Scott's not going to
You watched
BCS. Yeah, I saw it in IMAX.
I watched it on the plane to the games, and I was, was thinking, 30 minutes in, I've not lost any of my life if I don't like it, and I was hooked.
It was one of those ones where I was like, I'm going to an IMAX theater.
Yeah, it's
Who's
worth
with
it.
me?
Yeah.
And I think Coco came with me, and she fell asleep in the middle of it. But
I'll like it for sure.
Fell asleep in the middle of it?
it was the middle of a lacrosse tournament, and so like fair
It's
enough.
on Amazon.
Is it?
I think it's on something. And the Sunday I was home between Fresh Coast and when we left for the games,
You had a.
I was going to watch it, but I ran out of time.
I was pleasantly surprised with it.
You know the movie I was obsessed with as a kid, that, like you're saying with Terminator was the first Transformers.
Oh man,
Because I was probably
that
like,
one holds up.
oh, it's
Test of
so
time.
good.
I love Transformers. You can fight me if you're like, oh, the last whatever. I'm like, you don't go into the Transformers for like
a good plot,
storyline.
yeah.
You're going for just
Big robots
exactly
fighting.
Exactly. Explosions, random other, one-liners.
Oh, for sure.
that
People
type
talk about
of
the storyline of it, and I'm like, there's a storyline?
Yeah.
I thought it was just Yeah, I thought it was just robots shooting stuff.
I don't like Transformers.
You don't like Transformers? Like, because it was like 2008 or something, right before that Camaro came out. I was like, oh my gosh, that car is so cool.
Yeah, it's
The
those
new
are
yellow
classic.
Camaro.
Especially the first two are classic.
Oh yeah.
They did get a little off the rails, but still,
Yeah.
you can turn it on and just be entertained. You're not,
Sure.
where are we at in the story and what's going on and why is this person doing that? Who cares?
And just thinking, like, Shia LaBeouf is really funny in it too.
Yeah.
Like, he's like perfect because he's so
Panicky
awkward.
and-
Yeah,
yeah.
so awkward.
You know
Roll
what
our-
is a great movie for the storyline and just a good movie all around? Secondhand Lions. We rewatched that one the other night.
So good.
I haven't seen
Gosh,
that.
it's so. You've never seen Secondhand Lions?
Dude.
You and Madison need to watch
Yeah,
it.
do
It's
yourself
a favor. Really good.
Haley Joel Osment, Robert Duvall, Michael Caine, and it's awesome.
Really?
It's just a good movie.
Yeah.
It has a good
That's
plot.
that's one of my all-time favorites.
Really?
It's up there for sure.
What was the movie we watched the
I
other
keep getting
night?
Interstellar.
Oh gosh.
Like funny ones where it's like you're robbing a house, but Interstellar's on. The guy like breaks in, and he just sits down, and it's like you're told
So
you have
true.
200 and whatever minutes left to live. What are you gonna do? And it just starts playing the Interstellar music.
Yeah, yeah.
They're so good.
so good.
It's that tradition dictates at BCS. Maybe we got to
We
run
gotta
it
rewatch
back.
Interstellar.
I watched-
even though Angela won't be there.
Are you going, Rory?
Oh, yeah.
Who's your teammate?
Charlie again.
Oh, that's right.
Charlie, who is getting an MRI on his hand this weekend.
Oh gosh, what do you?
Yeah. He caught his elbow on a clean and did that number, but like nothing broken. But I'm like, dude, I told you this. I was on the phone with him and I'm like, okay, so what's the backup plan if like MRI is bad? And he's like, no, we'll be fine.
It's like me
I'm
with
like,
a
Charlie, what's the
bicep.
backup plan? No, we'll be fine. I'm like,
So why are you?
you
doing
will
it right
be
now?
like if
Yeah.
I'm over here cleaning my face off and overhead squatting.
And
And
then
I haven't been
it's-
able to do a bar muscle up yet.
A dumbbell snatch to 70. So
Oh yeah.
we're getting there.
Did we talk about that last week on the podcast?
No,
No,
break the news.
yeah,
Wait, I thought.
no, I don't think so. I don't think it had
Oh.
happened. Did we?
I don't remember.
I got
Definitely not.
I got Popeye arm now. Tore the long head of my bicep.
Yeah.
Proximal head. We're good.
And just like anybody else would do, what were your next immediate actions?
Grokked it.
Yep.
Grok said it's not mostly cosmetic. You lose 5 to 15% of power or strength
crazy.
from it. It didn't say which movements. And then it said you could have surgery, but it's mostly for shoulder stability, which I have decent shoulder stability already. So I immediately tried to muscle up. Bar muscle
Just
up.
one?
And it was fine. Maybe 2.
Oh, okay.
Where is it at? Is it closer
then-
to your body or farther away from your body?
Proximal's close. So if you tear down here, you've got to have it reattached because it has both. But up here, it's and
yeah.
I had this. Oh shoot, for years, but I only had imaging done when I was officially done competing at the games, and the ligament that holds the bicep tendon in place, that long head in place, was torn for a while. So it would randomly kind of like move over and over that insert or the bone. And so I think just like a rope, it just did that too many times. And on Friday,
Afraid.
I did a power clean and like went to pull and it like kind of did that rollover thing. And immediately I'm like, ooh, that didn't feel good. And so I picked it up and did it. It was fine. And then on Monday, we were kind of testing one of the workouts for BCS. And I can say it now because we were doing double unders and overhead squats, making sure it was going to make sense. And me and Austin did it. And he had to go to a meeting real quick, so we were testing the final, and it had a heavy dumbbell at the end. And I'm like, we're plenty warmed up. So I grabbed the 100, did single, good to go. Did the lead into the workout, got to the dumbbell, and like an idiot was like, I'll touch and go the first couple. And I did a set of touch and go. He did his 5, and I went back down, did 1, came down, and was like, doom, weird. Went to grab, and it just was like, bloop. And it didn't hurt. It wasn't like a,
It just
there wasn't a pop.
moved.
Oh, really?
There wasn't a,
Austin
like,
said he heard it.
really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just felt like it just went.
Yeah,
Like
no,
melted
you look
away.
at his face in that video. Like,
Oh, yeah.
he said he heard it.
Video's good. Maybe I'll post the video, but.
But you're not doing the final.
Oh, good.
You can test it. Like, you can showcase it at noon.
That's what we did last time.
Yeah.
Which-
But we'll be on the hit the dustier trail by then. Is it worth telling people what they almost faced at BCS? The workouts are released, but there were different versions that got nixed. Just the weights.
The weight.
Yeah.
We did change the weight from a 245 power clean to a 225 power clean. And then the overhead squat was supposed to top out at 205, but we changed it to 185 just for the, general public.
Do you think Austin could have done 205?
Yeah, for sure.
He's got the bad wrist.
Yeah.
I think that Austin would do anything you told him to. You know what I mean? He's just robotic in that way.
Yeah.
Who is Watkins going? Is he on
Yeah,
a team?
Watkins is teamed up with Hunsucker.
Oh, jeez.
They were trying to do intermediate, right? Or Watkins was trying
They
to
wanted
do intermediate.
anything they could get.
Yeah.
And
That's all they
then
could do.
somebody dropped
that.
out and they got a spot. Are you bummed you're not going?
Yeah, I'm bummed that we're not going to be able to hang out, but yesterday Madison was like having like consistent weird pains. I'm like, okay, let's see what happens.
Getting close.
And she went, and they just said, yeah, they basically they said they were just Braxton Hicks or whatever, and but they were consistent, which was weird. They thought was weird, so like they checked her out, and they said you're good. Just like if they get more consistent, let us know. So I don't know what that means.
Almost game time.
They just told her to hydrate up,
Yeah.
get the hospital bag packed and hydrate up. So
She's not due for a month, though?
she's not due for 40 weeks. Is like a month from right now.
You know what stresses me out?
What?
This heat wave that's coming.
Is it getting worse? What do you mean? It's getting worse.
This next week is going to be, Texas is going to be hot.
100 degrees is what I looked at.
Yeah.
Which it is every year.
I'm always so
literally-
sad.
It's usually a nightmare.
It's
if you're
literally
outside
100 degrees
once.
every year we've been there. Not
Yeah.
But
a degree
our second
less.
heat time on Friday is at like 9 p.m., 8:30.
perfect.
So that's
You
good.
melt as you walk from the.
Yes.
On Friday or Saturday? 9 p.m.
We start late on Friday and early on Saturday.
Wow.
Yeah, Saturday we're done by like 10:30 in the morning.
That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah. So actually, yeah, Saturday we'll have an early heat. That'll be good. But the first workout on Friday is going to be
What time is that at?
like 2.
What workout is that?
It might be the bike bar muscle up one.
It'd be nice and.
And you changed the
Sweaty.
scoring on that, I think? Those
I didn't change.
Okay.
It was supposed to be one score.
It's 2 scores now. So partner number
20
1.
events.
Huh?
events.
Partner number, well, maybe this isn't announced yet.
It was supposed to be one score.
Okay.
How
I
many,
won't say anything because I don't
Sensitive
know.
information.
I assume that it's released this way, but
how
I don't
many
want
years of BCS Classic have there been?
to. This will
Oh,
be
a lot.
17.
Maybe he's trying to hit 17 scores.
17 scores for the 17th year.
Yeah,
It is cool
I get
how
it.
long standing it is
that is pretty
Oh, dude,
crazy.
it's awesome.
and how big of an event it is. Like if I think pretty much everyone around that area knows about it and has been to it.
Well, and I think it's
Having it
a
go.
awesome. It's like I'm trying to think of the analogy. I thought. It's almost like High Rocks, where people are like, "Oh, High Rocks came out of nowhere and whatever." Like they've got a 10-year history of nobody doing it, and now there's almost 2 million people going through races this year. But with Charlie, you're like, dude, he started with probably, I think he said he had like 20 competitors in year one, and now you got close to 400.
Yeah, it's massive.
And there'll be, I got to do the commercial bit, but there will be an official affiliate gathering as well. So that'll be cool. That was the cool thing. Like, forget about the affiliate gathering for a second, but I think it was last year he told me 60% of the competitors are gym owners.
Wow.
Isn't that cool? Like,
Wow, that's crazy.
yeah.
That's a lot of people. And that's a lot of gyms.
Yeah. And the massive contributor to Mayhem Faith.
For sure.
Yeah.
That always blows my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they donate 20,000+ each time.
That's incredible.
Now you got me spun up about this 2-score thing.
Do you want to talk about it?
I don't know.
All right,
anything
Charlie,
about
sorry about this if it's previously unreleased, but as I understand it, partner number 1 goes, and that's the one that goes 20 cal, 15,
both go
20.
20, 20,
20. Okay, 20, 20, 20. The first partner is a standalone score, and then the combined score is your second score. So they're trying to get people to like, basically partner number 1 has to send it.
That's not a good way to score that. It needs to be partner 1 and 2, a score, and then the whole thing. I don't care. We're going to fix it because it needs to be partner 1 because it's a relay.
Yeah.
You do 20, 20, 20. I do 20, 20, 20. 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15.
Oh,
so it needs to be the 20s are a score, and then the total is a score, which is fine. I still don't love it, but
Maybe that's what it is.
we need to
That would make a
confirm
little
that
sense.
because you leave one person then
To die.
but it just doesn't make sense on a team competition to just have one person do that. It's fine to do it as both people do it, and then the whole score is fine. But
Angela, what'd you spend your extra $25 of winnings on from the games?
Hey.
extra $25.
Oh, because they paid me too much.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Taxes.
You know what is a cool
California taxes?
Yeah, you know it is. I honestly kind of feel bad saying this, but I think our team will be the highest paid. There was a meeting the other day, and we were the highest paid athletes. Our team.
What do you mean? What do you mean by it?
As in, like the individual athletes we were meeting with. I was hired.
Oh,
that's paid more than they did.
That is crazy. I know
like-
I know what you're saying now.
How much more work it takes to get out of the games. It sucks.
From what? From additional winnings or like literally from your games
From
purse?
the games. Their games purse, my games purse ended up, my cut of our team ended up being bigger than their cut of, or their
Individual
winnings as an
purse.
individual.
Well, it was pretty crazy because if you won, obviously, individual side, you got a lot.
Yeah.
And then the drop off was down to 60-ish.
Drop off is
then
sheer.
47 for third, 41 for fourth.
Yeah.
And
it's
then
a
down
sheer
to 20
drop-off,
for
and then
fifth.
It trickles pretty normal.
So
after
fourth
that.
is like not a if you're not going to get first, fourth was not a bad spot to be.
Still not that bad of a spot to be in. Yeah, actually, that is a hot topic of conversation that I have breaking news on about I think it was mostly just the teams that, well, I think everyone was asking about the prize purse. I don't know if you guys have followed this at all. Scott, have you followed this? That people were asking about the prize purse, about how like they said some teams. So the problem was that they had written that some teams, I don't know where the issue was. It was like maybe at fourth, wherever it was, there was a place where they said they were getting a certain amount of money and that was an inaccurate amount of money. And then every team after that, it affected every team after that. It was too high. So they told us in the meeting yesterday that they are going to just honor the higher number.
Who's they?
For the CrossFit?
CrossFit. Yeah, they're just going to honor the higher number. They got the math wrong when they transitioned it from like the open registration and stuff. But they're just going to honor the higher number because they just literally messed up the number a little bit.
So they'll pay out the original
They're going
amount.
to pay out whatever the highest number that they had been told is what those teams are going to get.
And you guys got $100 more.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got what, like 75,107 or something?
Something like that.
Split
something
between
random.
4 of you?
Yeah. Something random.
Or split between 3, kind of.
Yeah, split between 3 kind of.
Sam and Zoe
but their
made,
cut, they get
they
half.
made out like bandits.
They
Yeah,
do
they
make
did.
out like bandits. Yeah, they get 50% of it. And then the other thing that we were told, okay, so people are doing the prize purse numbers based on the open participant. Like that's what it is, the open money. Though the reason why you can't just take it at face value is because in some countries the dollar is so much more expensive than their money that it ends up equaling $15 for their open sign up to make it because of their inflation in their countries. There's a few countries that get $15 for open. We are all 20. And then there's also like the credit card fees
And
that apply. They apply that on top of everything. because almost everybody,
you can't.
everybody does pays the credit card. So they apply those fees. So there's a couple fees that come in, not huge. That's the biggest one. And then I think there's a couple others that they have to honor as well. And then they take cuts off that. So if we look and we'll go, and you can look at the open registrations for $20 a person, then you do the math. You're like, that math ain't checking out.
Right.
It's because there's a couple of things that we didn't know about. And it's because the rule book says that it is just a cut of the open, and
You got to factor net into all that anyway.
What Heather Lawrence was saying is like, we thought we were doing everyone a favor by just putting a simple rule out there, but it was just causing confusion. So they're going to lay out literally all the fees that come out moving forward. So that way there's no confusion.
100%. Yeah, that's acceptable.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care how people
They shouldn't have to pay out of their own pocket. It's like their credit card fees. I don't think anyone's actually going to expect that.
Some people would.
Yeah, maybe. But that was it's not. I don't think it's a hot topic in this room, but it is a hot topic that I figured I would talk about. People are talking about the.
That's cool. I like they're doing it the right way.
Yeah. It was cool to hear.
You want to talk about your new role? What is your new role? What's your new title?
I don't think I need a title. Do I need a title? Does everyone need a title? Do I need one?
Some people need a title.
I am coaching in the back. It's like
He describes it as poorly as possible.
I am. I mean,
The back of what?
for the elite athletes, whatever you want to, for the on-site athletes who are sponsored Mayhem athletes, like I am their point of contact, I guess is what you want to call it, right?
Elite athlete head coach.
Sure.
We haven't had a meeting yet.
Yeah.
When should we do that?
I'll get around to you.
We'll update you. I think
We're kinda-
we talked
yeah.
about that in the other one. That's what we talked about in the main meeting 2
Yeah,
weeks ago.
we'll get you figured out.
Dodds is going to handle a lot of
He's acting like he's an athlete.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
The joke went right over my
worry
head
about
because
you.
it was so good.
We'll worry about you at some point.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're coming around. Kind of, there's an order to this stuff. There's a hierarchy.
I'll get some numbers to you.
You'll still program Hunt,
Yeah,
and then one day we'll get you to go out west.
yeah.
But Dodds will handle a lot of that day-to-day stuff on Hunt, and then you'll transition to the elite athlete point of contact for on-site stuff.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's a good role for you, man.
Yeah, I think it's just probably where I'm best used.
Are you done competing?
Yeah.
He is for now.
Yeah, you said that last time.
No, I can't.
I thought I
He's
saw on
gonna
your
get a
Instagram
night-
story you're a master. You're gonna, what is that, 15 years from now?
7, 8
okay, you
years
got
from
some
now.
All right.
7 or 8 years. And I don't think it's gonna, like, who knows what happens when I get there, but it just would be cool. I know there's a group maybe 1 year older than me that I can think of that's still like Raptus is still competing. Gabby is still competing. So they're a year above me. And if they do transcend that, then they would do it first. But if they don't, then
Oh, you're saying the teen, that's
teen
the
to master.
Yeah, teen cohort.
Yeah. Still like compete as a teen and still be competing as a master.
So were you the first year of teens?
I did go the
Yes.
first year, yeah, but I was 2 years. I was 15, and the oldest were 17. But I don't know many people who were 17 that year that are still competing. I guess that's what I'm saying. Is there's a chance, but there's a chance for other people too. Like if me and Guy compete at 35, then we would be
The first
first people,
to hit everything.
possibly.
That's cool.
Which
That's
would
really
be
cool.
yeah, which would be cool. I'd like to do that, but it's like that's a lofty goal. Like 35, 39 is like a stout group of competitors. Like I need a high level of fitness to do that. And at that 8 years removed, I don't know if I'll have the want
to
to do that.
Yeah.
So I'd like to. I'd like to
How
say
long
I
did
would.
you lay off from teen to back to team? Or that one individual year before your team?
3
Only
years,
3 years?
18, well, half of 18, 19, and 20. So 19 and 20, really. Yeah, and then 21 I got back.
Yeah, when I came
Individual.
around in 2020, Angelo was a firefighter, a real estate agent. He
Car
detailed
detailer.
vehicles.
And I mowed grass, and I did like lawn stuff, like just odds and ends stuff for people.
This is fun. That would be really fun to do, like the timeline of people in Mayhem. You know what I mean? Like there's been some other cool trajectories like that.
Interesting.
When I moved here, Ben was manually printing
T-shirts.
T-shirts in the back with his gas mask
With a
on.
face mask
Well,
on.
before that,
He would prefer to still be doing
Oh,
that.
he was so pissed when that went away.
Yeah.
He was so pissed.
Yeah, he was.
before that, he had Plated, his meal prep company. Was he doing that still, or was that before?
Well, maybe, but I was not aware of it.
He was doing that, and I think in his own words, like literally just like spending money, like it was just, like you setting money on fire doing it.
Yeah.
Well, even when he was printing shirts, you know, he would just come work hours on end, and then, Ben is it's so funny of his trajectory of like where he started to where he is. Same with Dre on just like random odd jobs.
Trey doesn't get enough credit, man.
No, for
like
sure not.
when I showed up,
He is a Swiss Army knife.
I'm sure I've told this story a million times, but I was like, well, who does the websites? He's like, I do that. Well, who does the shirt designs? I do that too. How about social media? Yeah, that's me. And I was like, oh my gosh. And he was on the championship team that year. I was like, dude, wait, what?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Working
He really is a Swiss Army knife. Maybe a Filipino Army knife.
Filipino Army knife, yes. A machete.
half Filipino Army knife.
How are I don't know like where the lines are, which you can and can't share, but like in this kind of let down after the games, like how are the athletes doing? Like I saw Roman this morning. Great job at the games, man.
They don't get much
seemed
let
down on
down.
himself.
Yeah, they don't really get much let down.
I mean, like emotional letdown. You know what I mean? Like you definitely go to the big and then they got to digest their performance and whatnot. Like any big takeaways?
I don't know. Like I feel like Roman's kind of like just business as usual. I think he was happy for sure. Paige is like in a good way, like excited to do even better, which is great. Nice. Like she was happy, but she was happy enough with being in the top 10, like coming back and having a good season, but she wanted to do better. So
I never followed up on this. Like how bad was the nature of her like leg?
I didn't know anything about it until
it wasn't great.
Yeah,
it wasn't great, but like
what trail did she do it on?
Cane Creek.
She which she had ran maybe a dozen times.
Yeah.
She had run probably a dozen times.
I mean, it does get rooty there.
It does
the
for sure.
Cedars, but
she hadn't even made it there yet.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. But it was pretty bad. But I think by the time she got to the games, it was getting a lot better. I'll say this, that we were going to try some triple unders. Like that was one of those things that I kind of wanted to touch, but didn't know if they would show up. And I'm like, man, her ankle's bothering her for the last 3 weeks. We're just going to bank on them not showing up. And then they did, and she was able to do them before the competition started and everything. So she was, I would say, she may say differently than me, but she was probably 80 or 90% back at that point. Like it was an aggressive
not where you want to be
process. No, not where she wanted to be, especially with the amount of work we did with her running. And not that it was like the sole reason she didn't do better on the running events, but just like knowing in the back of your mind sucks.
Sure.
But she's in the same boat that she's like if you're training hard, you're going to show up a little injured. Like everyone shows up a little injured. My injury's not any worse than someone else's. Had she had done it like a week before, maybe it would have been too bad. But 3 weeks before, we healed it up pretty good.
How old?
23. It's crazy.
Well, you know, talking about the like letdown, what I noticed year after year, the letdown got sharper and sharper after competing. Like the 6 to 8 weeks, you obviously have the full year, but the way I like to train, I mean, I tried to stay as fit as I could all year round, but then that everybody looks at the games as the, when the letdown happens after that, but that 6 to 8 weeks of just like full on, your nervous system is just on
post. You're saying 6 to 8 weeks.
No, I'm
after?
saying
before
lead up.
Oh yeah.
And then the drop off after, man, the next couple days, like I'd start to work out and it felt like my heart rate would get to 1 million just doing like
anything
less than zone 2 pace. Yeah. And it would be like that for 6 or 8 weeks and it just would slowly kind of fade. Yeah. But I remember the older I got, it was the let off was sharp right after. You're like, and I would like fitness the day after, or not like hard, but just like move.
Do something.
And dude, that week or so, I remember when we were trying to train, we competed and then we went to Italy for that competition.
Oh yeah.
And it was only a couple weeks after the games. Dude, that was the hardest, probably 4 or 5 weeks after the games, and then trying to go do that was a nightmare. I don't know why it was, but I think just the older I got, your body just is.
I felt great on that vacation.
Fight or flight. Yeah, I'm sure you did.
I did too.
This is the worst. This is the worst I've ever felt for sure. Like I'm pretty broken. I'm as broken as I've ever been by a lot. I think.
Mine wasn't even physical. It was just like mental and just like your body was just. I think, keyed up for so long, and then you're just like, boop, done.
Even just that weekend where you got like, you know, lights, cameras,
after
action,
event,
people screaming, stadium, like you're on high alert.
Yeah.
Even as a spectator, you know, or like even in my role, you're peaked.
You're
And
yeah,
then
you are
the week
just-
after, you're like, this sucks.
You're on high alert, and it's like the Monday is like the day after Christmas. You know,
Yeah.
it's like that Sunday
That's
of the
right.
games. You're like hanging out with everybody. It's great, and then Monday you're like, all right, well I gotta
Wah,
pack.
wah.
I gotta pack all this crap up. I gotta get on a flight at 6 a.m. or something.
Yep.
You know, whatever. It's
over.
always so stupid. Yeah, it's over and back to reality like right away.
The crazy thing for the better athletes is they had the games. They have WFP in a couple weeks. They have the next month the Wadapalooza, California, and then the month, or I guess a month and a half after that, they have Rogue.
Yeah, like I think SoCal and Rogue are only like 3 weeks apart.
Oh yeah, because Rogue is
Rogue's
October.
a week sooner.
I was picturing. Yeah.
Man, when I was younger, I would have loved that.
So they have
I stayed
and then
August,
WFP in
ready
December.
for Invitational and all that type of stuff. which
August,
I
they
trained
have-
probably way too hard for Invitational.
Yeah, August games, WFP.
Well, July
Septem-
this year for the games.
Yeah, July the games, August WFP, September Wadapalooza, October Rogue, November off, December WFP.
Yeah.
And then they open.
And then the season starts.
Yeah. It is a lot.
Gauntlet. Wadapalooza's in there. The Miami Wadapalooza is in March, right?
Yeah. Right? March still, is it?
I don't know.
It was March last year. I think
Yeah.
it's going to stay. I think it's going to stay in March maybe. I can't remember. I want to gosh, I thought I knew this. That I thought maybe it's the week after the Open now, or I don't know. Doing the Open there was pretty cool. I thought, honestly. I thought doing the Open like in the middle stage was really cool. I don't know if I don't know how it is integrating it into the competition, but you kind of have to do that for the competitors. I don't know how all that works out. I thought it was really cool, in my opinion.
I wonder if they would not move it. Like, it would depend if they got money from the city again. But
Yeah.
I wonder if they wouldn't move it back just because the weather was so bad.
It's hard. It's always like that. It's just got.
I mean, it's
yeah.
like that in
We can
January,
beat-
too.
we can
so-
beat that dead horse all the time, but like having that, they might need an indoor venue, but more than anybody else.
It's a covered venue, not even an indoor venue, but
so,
just like
something
a covered.
that they can have somewhat covered up. Yeah, they got a lot going on. It's hard for like I would say a bubble podium athlete, because that's my experience, I guess, to like, what do we want to do this off season? Do we want to like really push it to make money because you have an opportunity to make a lot of money this off season, or do we want to focus on your
Games.
focus on
Being
like
on
the
peaked at the game, or Rogue, probably peaked at Rogue and
yeah,
the
peaked
games.
at Rogue, which peaking at Rogue actually is pretty easy for the off season because you need to be really strong there, and even your like strength endurance, like your gymnastics strength needs to be up high.
Going by what it's been programmed in the past, yes.
Yeah. The problem, honestly, with Paige specifically is that she's so good at all the gymnastics, and she's strong enough, but can get stronger, like use the off season to get stronger. But like the things she needs to work on aren't going to show up at CrossFit competitions. She needs like run and
long.
run long and do machines, which, machines and running do show up, but like you're going to do 3 or 4, maybe 5 CrossFit workouts.
Yeah.
And that's the thing she needs to do the least stuff. So she's like in this weird limbo where like, I don't
She
need
doing
to,
WFP?
yeah, she's doing at least this one for sure. I don't know. She didn't do the first one. She has, obviously no points. So I guess it depends on how she does here.
She get invited?
She got invited. She got invited to this.
I don't know how any season
They
works.
did
anymore.
special invites.
Special invite to her. So if she does really well, I said basically if you do really well here, you might get a special invite to London, but I don't know how their whole structure works. Like if that's the big one and you have to be a bought in athlete to go to it, I'm not sure.
Yes, as confusing as CrossFit is at times.
Did
WFP is
Did
well
they
west of me.
decide on a structure for the season with your
CAC?
meeting you guys had?
I think the next conversation we have is over that. Over like what we've kind of no. In the next couple conversations, there is going to be like an actual layout, and I don't even think that they had an exact date that they wanted to start stuff at. Like, I think they're trying to aim towards October to trickle out some information, but I don't know if that's going to be hit or not. I don't think there's a hard line of when. I think they're trying to get it right, and I guess bring in front of people. So hopefully they do ask or tell us at least, hey, this is what we're going to do. Even if they're not asking our opinion, but like just tell us. And that way we know if what we did helped the conversation or if we just literally are
Not being
wasting our time. Yeah, maybe that'll be a good indicator of like, hey, are we wasting our time here?
Well,
So no information.
I'm very sad to know, based on the 30 comments on the last podcast, that we're not going back to San Jose.
I know, me too. Dave said that like they need to do some
They're
work.
renovating
They're
and-
renovating it anyways. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, they haven't announced a venue yet, huh?
That usually happens. Yeah, that usually happens in like September, October.
Yeah, everybody already on the last podcast let us know.
No San Jose.
No San Jose.
Madison.
Yeah, it needs to be Madison. So we've talked about this on here. They own North Park. Like CrossFit owns North Park. Like
What do you
that
mean?
doesn't exist out there unless they bring it. Like that's a parking lot. Like the North Park that we know is just in a warehouse somewhere. That's a huge parking lot. Do you know this information?
Are you talking about Madison?
Madison?
When
Yeah,
they
yeah,
build
they
it,
Like
built-
the North Park,
the
they
stadium.
build it. Like it's just
Yeah.
a parking lot before they get there.
100%.
So like if we could just find an area with something similar with like the stadium here and a huge parking lot.
Bro, the new Cookeville Fairgrounds are bitching.
Yeah, I heard you say
it's
that.
too hot here in
I know.
July.
I know. I'm joking.
It is.
It was in like November, October. Absolutely.
In
Man,
Travelaville, like,
If they were at the fairgrounds, that's like 6 minutes from my house.
can you imagine?
and little Mayhem over there.
Yeah.
I do think Nashville would be a cool place for it. It's too expensive. I do
Too hot.
think, and too hot.
You've got to stay out of the South. I
the
think.
Midwest
Well,
is just is.
you think
good.
you think that
California's
Nashville's that much
perfect.
hotter than
Yes.
Madison?
Yes.
Yeah, for
Infinitely.
sure.
Okay.
I think it's like 8 to 10 degrees during
And
And
the
the
humidity.
humidity.
It's the
is a little
humidity.
bit.
It's not the heat that'll get you. It's the humidity.
That's right.
Midwest was really good.
Midwest, West Coast are great.
Midwest is really good because there is that humidity factor, but it's
Muskegon,
not.
Michigan, on the beach.
Oh,
Yeah.
not Muskegon.
It's not deadly. There is a humidity factor, but it's not deadly in the Midwest. I feel. And then
They do get those heat domes every once in
Yeah.
a while. You know.
I've heard of I've
well,
heard,
the corn sweats or
heard
whatever.
whispers of international.
There's I don't even know if those are whispers.
They don't have AC in other countries.
This is true.
I'm not sure those are even whispers. Yeah, I think those are like pretty
Legit conversations.
serious rumors. Yeah,
Yeah.
like from good sources.
Yeah.
I don't know about this year, but it's sometimes in the near future. I could very well see it.
I'm all for it if it puts butts in seats, man. I gotta be
Australia,
honest.
people are fired up.
Yeah.
Like when we did Torian a couple years
Oh,
ago,
they
and
love
it was an
Torian.
off season in a tennis stadium. It was really cool.
They do love Torian.
They were fired up.
I'll soapbox a little bit. I was disappointed in how many people did not show up to the games. You know, like plenty of bitching online about the coverage of the sport, but
Go show up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where were we talking with? I think Elevation would play. You couldn't do it at Elevation, I guess, but Colorado or something
Oh,
like that.
that would be so cool.
pretty
be
awesome.
insane.
Man,
You could.
I've
if you
said this
stayed there for a
before.
while.
I would take elevation over
Yeah,
humidity any day. Any day.
I would think if
The
you just
trade-off of intensity that I lose at altitude is not near the same as I lose with humidity.
If they did it somewhere like Denver, it wouldn't be that bad.
I mean, if you can adjust to that way easier than you can adjust to humidity, in my opinion. If you
I don't
show
think
up,
you can adjust to humidity. You can adjust to heat, but you
Yeah.
can't adjust to humidity.
if you show up like, because if you were from let's say a really low area and you went there 2 weeks prior, a week and a half, 10 days, you would be fine by the competition.
I did Leadville both times.
2 or 3 days.
Getting in on Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah.
And I mean, I felt it, but not as bad. Training here in the humidity was infinitely harder than doing. Like, I could not have finished the race if it was this weather here that I was training in.
Yeah.
There was multiple times. Like one time, I had Watkins come pick me up because I had like
Thought you were gonna
completely dead.
Yeah.
And at altitude, it sucks, but it's not debilitating, in my opinion.
I think so too.
Well, that's also way hot. Like, I don't think it would be so bad somewhere like Denver.
Oh yeah. How high
No,
is
put it in
Denver?
Leadville.
It's like-
Probably a mile.
10,000 feet above sea level. Kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, Leadville's double Denver.
oh, that's
Yeah, that's when you get to 10, 10 sucks.
like when we
you
hunt.
get to 12, weird stuff starts happening.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like, when
we
you're doing
hunt, too.
exercise at 12,
Yeah, that's high.
that's the top of Columbine's around 12. And
Yeah.
at some point at 12, you're seeing stuff.
That marathon there gets over 13.
That's crazy.
Like
Oh my
barely over
gosh.
13.
Oh my gosh.
So I did I don't know if you listened to Joby's sermon this week. Is this week or last week? maybe it was on the Deep In podcast, but he was talking about he has a gratitude list. He does like one thing a year he adds to the list, and he kind of went through it. But so I started doing that. AC is on mine.
Yeah. that's a good
That
one.
just made me think of that. Where I'm like,
That AC in the athlete facility is crazy.
we're in
crazy.
here, dude.
I worked out.
Yeah.
Working out in here, man. In the summer,
I worked out yesterday morning, like just in the gym,
Yeah.
and I walked in there to go shower,
It's cold.
and it was cold. It's 70.
it's 70. I thought 75.
No,
was
it
about where
was
it hit.
75 is about as low as it
75
needs to be.
yeah.
I went because it was so cold. I went and looked. It's 70 degrees.
Okay, somebody cranked that.
Somebody's
down. 75
cranking it
is
up. 75 is
about where
okay,
that
yeah.
should be with that big space.
Yeah. Yeah, that 70 is like, it is expensive to keep it at 70 degrees.
Yeah, in the mornings I'd have this set at 75, and I'd come out here and turn it to 68. So by the time we'd get done training, it'd be like 70, 72,
Yeah.
and then I'd crank it back up to 75.
If you weren't doing your like Ironman training out in the heat, I would hit you with the I hope they turn the AC on for our hunting.
No, I know. But it's not humid, and it's infinitely different. I can handle the heat when it's not humid. The older I get, the less I want to suffer in humidity. Heat's fine, but when I just sit there in my own sweat, that's like my hands are pruned up and I look like I pissed my pants when I've done 15 minutes straight of exercise.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that anymore. I already suffer enough in the workout. Why do I want to add another
Add more
level of suffering? I do enough things throughout the year that are like, hey,
That
mentally,
suck.
where are you at? And they're hard enough. That's one thing that I don't want to do is suffer in humidity.
Yeah, that's fair.
I suffered. What day was it this week? Tuesday or Wednesday. I was going to do a all outside 2 mile. Was a 50-pound ruck. 2 mile 50-pound ruck. Drop it. 2 mile run. Put it back on 1 mile 50-pound ruck. Take it off. 1 mile run. 6 total miles. So I did. I went from just the regular route, did a mile with a 50-pound ruck, came back, did another mile, came back, dropped it. And for my run, I was just like, I'll go out a mile, back a mile. So I'm out about a mile, and I hit my 3 miles.
Is it your house?
No, this is at the gym.
Oh.
And I hit my turnaround, and I start coming back, and I'm so hot. My heart rate is getting higher and
195.
higher and higher, and I start walking.
Yeah.
And I feel pretty confident in my running. I'm just overheating. I start walking. My heart rate gets higher and higher and higher. It gets to 204. I have goosebumps and my whole body is going cold.
That's called heat stroke, Scott.
And so then when I got back to the gym, I was like, I probably don't need to go out on the course again because A, it's hot. B, I think I need to be closer to people. So I put on my ruck and I go inside and I finish in the air conditioning.
Nice.
My last 2 miles. But then the next morning, to punish myself for going into the air conditioning, I found the hottest corner in the gym and did 10 rounds for time, 20 cal echo, 20 wall ball.
Oh, why would you do that?
Because I finished in the AC, so I had to do something to make up for it.
Yeah, I'm not there anymore. Don't care.
No.
I'm trying to get my my heat acclimatization up.
Because it's going to be 80 degrees and no humidity.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering. What for? Just
And as soon as you step in the shade out there, it's going to be 70.
yeah, like
That's
borderline cold.
Borderline, yeah.
When I'm actually getting all of it, though, is all my like yard projects right now.
Yeah.
I'll
You're getting those
sweat.
heat shock proteins right now.
I'll sweat through
nice.
so many clothes those weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
You
it
started road biking?
No.
Man, I don't know if it's the years of being on a mountain bike. I hate road biking.
Boring.
It sucks. Just doesn't feel right. It's not fun. I remember I bought a road bike and just this position versus this position,
Yes, dude.
I just don't feel
Way more
good.
hunched.
If anybody out there wants to let me rent a tri-bike, 52, what do I need, a 52, 54?
54 probably.
52, 54? If you want to let me rent a tri-bike for a month of October,
Second that.
and I'll be done with it November 7th, let me know.
You'll be done with
XL.
it after November 7th.
Sorry, I'll be done with it on November 7th.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
get
I
it
don't
back
think
to you
they'd
probably
probably get to
November
ride
9th.
it that day.
No.
It is shocking though that they don't like have wider handlebars.
For
you know what I'm
us,
saying?
yeah.
Like,
I've got a pretty decent loop here that's 8 miles, M&M.
Nice.
And 8 Mile. And it's flat enough that you get some cruise, and then that hill climb just sucks. And I don't have the like granny gear that I have on my mountain bike. So you got to actually work a little bit, which is good, but it's I mean, because I just bought a Trek Domain. I don't even know what it is.
You need to find a really flat course because your Ironman is super flat.
Be flat, which
like pancake.
But I
flat.
feel like if I can, this is relatively flat, and then the climb is a good like, hey, it's still prep for hunting, still like some leg strength is good. I mean, there's some other good routes, but that one just keeps me like within 3 miles of the house, no matter where I'm at, 4 miles of the house. Nasty climb always to get back to the house. But
it was so hot that day you rode and we filmed.
They were like, oh, I said this. I looked at them one day. They're in the van, whipping up and back and forward and all that. And they're like, I'm like, this sucks. And Toby's like, wow, you got friends? And I was like, yeah, I'm eating carbon monoxide. You're taking any wind that I had, like good wind, crosswind is, and I'm just.
You guys weren't here.
My favorite part is for the MAM Classic, we got those electric vehicles so they didn't have to deal with it. And for Rich, we roll out the Honda Odyssey.
Yep.
Nice.
We should get an electric Mayhem vehicle. Just for that.
I think we're going to get that another mini truck for hunting. It's going to be sweet. Yeah, me and Watkins rode yesterday. I roped him into riding.
Yeah, he said, what's the point of me riding with you? Because we're just going to see each other at the barn, and then Richard will be gone.
So we did the first lap, and as we started the Whitaker climb, like I would look back, and I'd see him pretty far back, not crazy far. And then the first Whitaker climb, I like turned around, and he was within like 50 yards. I'm like, okay, because he's on Joe's
a dirt bike,
real nice road bike, like you pick it up with your finger. And at first I'm like, all right, Watkins, and then I turn around and I never saw him again.
Gone.
And he was like, I was pretty close to you I was like, and he did 2 laps, not 3. And then he posted that story of him in the rain, like it's just his face going back and forth. But yeah, road biking is not
enjoyable.
not fun. You've not really done anything, huh?
I've been running a decent amount.
Okay.
Man, I felt like my swim was doing great up until like the 4th of July, and then games plus moving a house really took me out. But yeah, dude, I'm in like an emergency mode right now.
Monday. We'll swim.
100%.
We got to start swimming. I'll be able to swim, I think, with this on Monday.
Pond?
2 weeks.
Pond, yeah. I'll probably stay out.
We needed to go do one long one at Bob's.
Bob's, yeah.
Oh.
We talked
I
about
would
that
like
with
to
Jay
do
Webb.
a mile.
You should do a like a mock try or something.
We could ride back from there. It'd be like 40. I just don't want to know how bad it's going to be, honestly. Like, I don't want to do it. Everybody's like, you could do a half before. I'm like, no. Like, I will do some, like, it's not going to be, for me, it's not going to be the swim. It's probably not going to be the bike. It's going to be the bike into the run, and then the second half of the run for me. I've just got to build up miles. So what I'm doing is running around 2 times a week and then Stairmastering once a week for a long, just kind of get time on my feet. Stairmaster doesn't seem to beat my knee up as bad. So.
Yeah.
And then my knee replacement is scheduled currently for December 29th. We'll see what happens if it stays there or not. But last couple of weeks, it's felt really good.
We have one more. If your knee survives the Ironman, we have one final task for it.
What's up?
High Rocks Nashville with
I don't know about that.
with like Watkins or somebody.
Yeah, Watkins coming out. This is competing debut, I think, right?
What is?
Really?
BCS, I think. I don't
This
know.
is his first competition.
I want to say it is.
Wow.
I could be wrong.
It's very possible.
But him and Darren partnering up for BCS.
that's gonna
Darren's
be-
so upset, so mad
that's
at
gonna
us.
be so funny.
Is
gonna
he
be great.
competing at 806?
I don't know. Maybe we'll
Watkins?
rope him into that too. Maybe him and Bird.
Who's your partner for that one?
Dre.
I wish I
Can't
could
steal Austin for that weekend.
I know. I heard.
It's the same weekend as Affiliate Con. Yeah, it'll
How
be
long-
fun to see Watkins in action.
How long has he been doing CrossFit? I mean, 10 years probably. Yeah, probably 10 years or so.
Yeah.
Never done a single competition. It's crazy. I don't even know how you avoid him for that long.
You know, the last competition I did was
Fresh Coast?
with Sam.
Fresh Coast with Sam.
Fresh Coast with Sam. That maybe was his first competition or close to it.
And he sucked.
And he's since been to the CrossFit Games 4 times and won.
Yeah.
You've been to the CrossFit Games several times since.
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you got what it takes, Scott,
To do what?
to make it to the games.
On a team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, for
Cujo
sure.
just texted me.
I mean, I never would, but yeah, I'd
Said
probably
he has
could.
a buddy that has a tri bike that I might be able to use.
Is this
Bring it up in
live?
September. I know. I'm like, whoa.
Wait a second.
Shout out Cujo. All right. Anything else that we didn't cover that we need to cover?
I don't think so.
Nah, man. Life is good. Yeah, we got to get on the triathlon stuff. Next week is BCS. I don't know if we said that. So
BCS.
hopefully see a bunch of you guys out there.
A lot of hunting for us coming up. So we'll be in and out.
In and out.
At and going to.
We won't be at in and
We
out.
won't be in
though.
and out in the
Oh.
first one. Dang it. But we will start.
These are the ones they gave out of the games.
Yeah, I have those. I have those from last year.
I forget what the other company was, but
Denny.
you know they're like, oh, this protects you from retinal scans or whatever.
Oh.
Some company just came out with a genius commercial where they're like, they're just effing glasses. Like they don't do anything. They protect you from the sun, and that's about it.
Nice.
But it was a dig. These ones I like.
I got those last year. That frame, I just a black pair, and they're free, so I wear them.
Hey, we don't have to talk about this because it's way off topic. But just a thought for people to end the podcast on. Our sunglasses are now, people are saying they're bad for your eyes in the sun.
Didn't Joe Rogan say that or something?
Heard that. Yeah,
I don't
makes
know.
them weak.
It's like sunscreen. Sunscreen's bad for you. It gives you cancer. Watkins said that who said that on the video, and everybody flipped out.
I don't know. But
Oh,
apparently,
that's definitely true, though.
I think the chemical one. I think the mineral ones are allegedly
yeah.
better for you. I've just been lathering this thing up with the mineral one to where it's like a white arm sleeve, and then by the end it's just like nasty dripping off. But yeah,
anyway, just something to
I've
think
heard
about.
that. I have heard that. I think I don't know. You can train your eyes like slowly to tolerate the sun.
I don't ever really wear I sweat so much that during physical activity I don't wear sunglasses that much.
If I don't wear sunglasses,
I hate not having them on.
I would like to wear them, but I sweat so much. And two, I lose them.
Yeah.
I'm at a point in my life where I don't buy name brand sunglasses. I buy
Never.
sunglasses under $20.
Oh, dude, gas
I
station
buy them at
always.
the gas station.
Gas
yeah.
station
I
always.
lose sunglasses.
That's why I wear those. Like the stuff I get from the games.
But
wear 'em.
I'm not I don't wear sunglasses as much as I probably should. I can't. Like if I'm physical activity,
drips into 'em.
Amarillo, with all that type of stuff, I cannot wear them because I sweat so much.
Yeah.
You
rough.
should get goggles. Would you fog the goggles up? Get some anti.
Did J-Web text you about those goggles though?
Yeah. I see him almost daily now. So we got an 8th period for the lacrosse girls.
Oh, nice.
So I see Jay Webb almost every day.
And he's not been doing any Ironman stuff either.
No, well, he made me feel better about mine. I was like, oh, okay, good.
You should be nervous for both
At
of
least
you,
like, okay,
probably.
I feel confident. For me, I need to be really confident going into the swim because it makes me nervous.
Gosh, that's crazy.
You know what? That it makes me nervous.
Swim is.
I mean, yeah, I understand. It
What
makes
I
you-
like about the
that's
swim
far.
is I don't have to swim hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I can just, the hard part is that first 10, 15 minutes where your shoulders feel like they're going to blow
Yeah.
up. And then all of a sudden you're like, nah. I did a cold swim and luckily it was cold too in Muskegon one
Yeah.
day at the beach. I was like, I'm going to swim out to the jetties over here. And so I just swam out to the corner. And then about halfway out there, I'm like, can I legally do this? And so I swam and all of a sudden I just hear, hey. And Darren and the kids, and I think it was Watkins maybe or somebody were walking on the jetties.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't know they had gone before I even took off.
And you're wondering, you're like, oh.
And I'm like,
what's
what?
going
And they're
on
like,
here?
Darren's like, did you swim all the way out here? And I was like, yeah. Because I was going to swim around them and go in. I was like, probably not legal. So it was like a 30-ish minute swim. And I felt great. And it was not, it was a little choppy. It was not salt water. Obviously, it was Lake Michigan. And so I was pleasantly surprised with that.
That's good.
Like, if I get to just choose like an easy pace swim like that, as long as I'm ate enough food, it's like walking to me. Like, it's not really
Your
physical
heart rate's
activity.
probably like 130 because you're
Yeah.
not supporting
You
your
can't
body
get
weight.
above. You can't.
Yep.
I think like you really can't get above zone 2 with the amount of air you're not getting.
Yep.
Oh, I can.
Well, yeah, but
For
you have
sure.
to stop.
Yeah.
You have to stop because once it gets up to like
Oh, I
zone 3 or
see what
zone
you're
4,
saying. Yeah.
you start to need so much air that you can't literally put your face in the water anymore.
Yeah.
That's why like I'll see my heart rate data after a swim like zone 2.
Yeah.
I know. I'm
You're
like, I
like,
felt like
yeah.
I was dying.
I thought I was dying, but yeah, you're not breathing.
If you don't support your body weight, your heart rate does not get
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
high as it normally would. See, I'm the opposite. If I start running, my heart rate's immediately like 160. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm at 160.
No,
if I'll do like zone 2 on the runner, for like 20 minutes, it'll be zone 2. And then all of a sudden it's just like exponentially climbing and I'm not doing anything different.
And I do think that actually, like having a high heart rate running, like how Scott can get his heart rate so high when he's running. The more I think about it, maybe this isn't profound, that really good runners can run with a high heart rate because it is not that muscular. Your heart rate gets high because it's just your running technique and efficiency is good.
Yeah.
So all you're limited by is your heart rate.
About to be even better.
I think it's like how comfortable you are at that heart rate.
Well,
that
like
heart rate.
people who are bad. Well, I'm saying just people who are bad runners, it becomes too muscular for them to run any faster. Their heart rate doesn't get high. You're like, I don't know why. I feel like I'm dying. It's because their muscles are working so hard. Like for you or me, it's not muscular really at all.
Right.
It feels like I can run till my heart explodes because I think because you have
The highest mine has ever, my highest recorded history of heart rate was the games team event, the ruck, where we had to keep adding weight on 2 separate trackers, Whoop and Apple at the time, 208. I had that Fit IV app, and it went off the chart. It disappeared for a while, and then came back.
Like if it had an audible alarm, it would have been going off.
Yeah, it would have been like, hey, you're gonna die. 208, both. And
Apple Watch calls the cops.
Yeah.
I forgot. I was thoroughly convinced we were doing that instead of that 5K that we did. I was the night before, because the time they weren't going to be filming it, and there was like doing the history. I had figured we were doing that. I'm like, here we go. I know I'm taking a lot of weight.
Dude, that one.
This is what you're good at, buddy. You're going to be carrying a lot of weight here.
We were the last, because I'd carried a little bit more on the 3rd lap, because I think we did 4 laps, and then Dre was like, here, take more of theirs for the 4th lap. And I'm like, nah, dude, I can't.
We had it figured out to where me and Sam ended up with equal amount, but I had a little bit more for 1 lap. And like, I literally laid it out. Like, this is what we're doing. And I know we're doing that workout. We went to briefing. It was just regular 5K. I was like, thank God.
Yeah, we were supposed to get 10 pounds, and like they were getting 7.5. And at one point, I doubled up on the 7.5s
to give them.
It was awful. Or
I think we kind of watched what you guys were doing.
It was a nightmare.
Yeah. And there was no hip strap either.
No.
You guys just had the backpack.
The hip strap's a big
game changer.
Yeah. I remember in 2024, I'm filming the check-in, and I think he might be the owner of GoRuck.
Oh, yeah, I think he was.
But he's explaining because they were doing Chad, like they knew they were doing Chad, and he's explaining,
oh, yeah.
No, I wouldn't like wear this on. He's like, I'll give you like a pro tip. I wouldn't put the hip strap on during it because it's going to constrict your breathing, all this stuff. I'm behind the camera. I'm like, I know I use your product more than you do, or at least I use it better because I always use that thing when I run.
Oh, if I'm doing,
there's nothing I am like actually like good a game's caliber skill at or what ability except for ruck running.
Step overs, step ups.
Yeah, anything with a ruck.
Yeah,
that's not gymnastics.
Yeah,
I'm confident.
Oh no, I'd be using that hip strap.
Yeah, for sure.
Use the hip strap.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like when we hunt, the hip. If you get your hip strap and your load lifters right, and you keep the pressure off your traps and upper back, it feels so much. You can carry load so much better.
That's like those people telling me having the fanny pack at Leadville was to my demise.
Squeezing you
for hip. Or
what was it supposed to do, or what was the problem with it?
They were saying it would restrict the blood flow to my legs, and I was like, bro, do you know how loose that thing was? Yeah. Man, I loved that. People come out of the woodwork.
Like you got.
My favorite.
Our current, man, Dan's going hard with some guy about us taking steroids.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, dude, well, how do you get us taking steroids out of us trying to, like, we're struggling with 165 overhead squat, man.
Fresh
like,
video?
Yeah.
And is he fighting in the comments?
Yeah.
Nice.
My favorite.
Instagram, too.
With the Leadville thing was, like, people would comment because we had the series leading up to it, and they got so many views, and people would be commenting on there like, "Oh, this guy is doing this all wrong. He's screwed whatever." And then people would reply in the comments, be like, "Hey, he already rode. He went sub 9, like under sub 9."
Gosh, peace be with Dodds. He's there this weekend.
Yeah, but the course is different.
I know. I heard they took out freaking power line. I think right now I could go do that.
The big buckle is now sub 815.
Oh,
they changed the standard.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Because they know it's a little easier?
Yeah, I guess so. And then like I guess they haven't announced the whole course yet for the run.
Is Heber still doing that?
Yeah,
Is he
Is
still
it
doing
because of
Ironman?
the?
Yeah.
What's it because of? What's the?
they
deal?
had fire. They
Fires,
had fires. So pretty crazy.
All right, that was one of those that we're done, and then we're like, oh, let's go off on a tangent. So
We
sorry
had
for
more
that.
to talk about.
All right,
Now we're done.
peace.
Done.